Hi Cancer and Cancer placements, welcome to Celestial Guidance. Let's get your reading going and see what's going on in your energy for this up and coming week. If you're returning, welcome. If you're passing through, welcome. And if you're one of my new subscribers, hi. So anyway, let's get down to your reading. I'm Jo and I'll be doing your collective general love reading for this up and coming week, just closing August out. We've just gone into Virgo season, so let's see what energy wants to come out for your reading. So we've got Four of Swords and the Lovers, so laying something to rest and having to make a choice. So we have the Two of Wands energy as well, just off the side of this. So let's have a look and see what else wants to come out in your energy for this up and coming week. Half the deck wants to come out, Cancer. What's the universe want to tell us this week for you? So let's have a look and see. So we do have the Empress energy here as well. We have Judgment in the challenge position. And we have the Nine of Cups energy. It's pretty much feel like there may be some past that you're still dealing with. You are trying to create a new start, grow something. I can see that. You definitely have a choice as well to make in the near future. And there's definitely haste, speed, fastest moving card in the deck. You have the Wheel of Fortune energy as well on the bottom line, and the Eight of Cups, and at the bottom of the deck you have the Ace of Wands. So I'm going to put that off to one side. I'm going to clarify with the deck that I've got. This is the Universal Celtic Tarot. So let's give it a shuffle and find out what this Four of Swords energy is here for. In fact, let's throw these ruin cards. I have the ruin stones, but I have put them to one side and I can't remember where they are. So your overall energy for this reading is talking about things are looking dark and gloomy is what that card represents. So there's an element of lighting something up. Looking for direction is this particular card on the ruin stones. It'll be talking about your higher intuition, utilising any doors that may, present themselves. So there's a choice to be made. It's a choice card. It's talking about coming out of a dark place. And it's talking about finding an opportunity. And, it's got a path, a choice, something that needs to be fathomed out, basically, is what it's showing me in this reading. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have Giba, and these are ruins. They are, practiced by Vikings. There was ruin stones for the gods. So your overall energy with them two cards at the top of the deck, it talks about looking for harmony and karmic balance. So you've got in a dark and gloomy place, or you have been in the past, and you have a direction or choice. And if an opportunity has closed itself out, it's looking or searching for a new one. The Gibber card talks about harmony, karmic balance. If you plant good things and good seeds, it's basically talking about reaping what you sow. So looking for new opportunities, laying things to rest. I can see it on the cards there. However, I'm just going to put them off to one side because I have pulled them. I can do some ruin stones when I find them in a moment for you as we go through your reading if I need to. So basically there's an element of a tough cycle coming to an end, and again it's talking about choice. And on this particular Celtic deck, it has the ruin stone symbols. You can see it anyway. I do practice other things outside tarot, like the ruins and other art forms, so I use them for healing mainly. So it's talking about laying something to rest, 4 of Wands to 3 of Wands, choosing a path, seeing something or finding the light or direction. There's several symbols on this card as well, and it's talking about choices and we're talking about a choice there in love as well. Now, there is 3 people on the Lovers card here, as you can see, and in a normal deck it would only have 2 people. So for some people, I can see that you have a choice in love coming through, and I can see there's a past person in your challenge position as well, Cancer. So 7 of Wands, and many options or signs or synchronizations, because that the ruins do heavily speak about choices and looking for the right pathway. That particular ruin there, especially with all these choices coming up, talks about coming out of a bad time. But this particular ruin stone here, again, it talks about, you know, reaching a place where you can be truly happy. So at the bottom of the deck, you're going through a tough cycle, you're looking for the correct path in which to walk, and there is an element of coming out of a dark place and seeing the light. There's several choices in this card. You've had 2 of Wands here. That particular card is a choice between a dark path and a light path, so getting out of a tricky situation. And then we obviously could see that there's been an element of karmic around a cup of love, and the reason I'm saying that is because we have Ace of Cups there as I'm flicking the cards. It hasn't quite come out, but 7 of Wands and 5 of Cups is walking away from a troubled or dark place or past. So I can see that a choice has come up in your past where you've had to choose a direction. For some of you, that could be you leaving someone for somebody else, or somebody else has left you for a other party. And again, on this Ace of Cups, it's got loads of ruin stones, so several options in love coming through. So there is a choice of a new start in love coming around, because I've seen that Ace of Cups. And on that 4 of Swords, you're wanting to rest, or you're laying a situation to rest, choosing a path. 3 of Swords. 7 of Wands talks about 3 of Wands, and 7 of Wands talks about going from making a choice or decision, somebody at a distance possibly as well, or you're feeling quite distant from a situation you're having to harbour or lay to rest. And 5 of Cups is pretty much talking about walking away from something where there could have been once love or filled cups. However, you are looking at overcoming obstacles on that first card, 4 of Wands, and now we have the Lovers. So there's Gemini energy there, very heavily coming out on that top line. I can see Libra energy as well, and Cancer energy coming out in your reading. So you pretty much could be dealing with another Cancer, or you are have heavy placements of Cancer in your chart, Cancer. So Page of Swords. So there's definitely looking and waiting for a message to come in around love in the past. Ace of Pentacles. So you've had a few aces out here. The Ace of Pentacles is looking at a new beginning. So choosing a correct path to walk to get away from any karmic debt that may have had to be served. So I feel like you've had a karmic relationship and you've either ended up in separation, or, you know, somebody wants to lay something to rest and move it into a calmer situation. So for some of you, I can feel that you are in separation from a person and you have a choice between 2 energies in the past, or there's been a third party energy or influence in. Somebody definitely needs to choose a path, and I can definitely see somebody is laying something to rest. You've had 2 cards of that already coming out. So a situation or cycles closing out to do with karmic debt and finding a more happy, stable place. Again, this particular card here has a couple on it, and there is an element of justice around a situation as well. It's like trying to find your happiness, trying to find your way, and we have 8 of Wands here, so something coming in swiftly over making a choice. 2 of Wands we're on now. So I can see that, you know, in the past you've had to look at changing directions several times, Cancer, because you have many options or energies in, or many past energies where I do feel for some of you there has been another external factor where you've either left for somebody because your relationship was karmic and you met somebody else that you loved, or somebody has left you, and it's coming out heavy in this reading. So we have that 2 of Wands, choosing a direction, coming up into your present moment. We do have that, you know, 8 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles and Knight of Wands. So there's definitely an in and out energy of somebody returning in as well. That Knight of Wands energy heavily speaks about advancement into the unknown. So it's a risk taker, it's a 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So I do feel like for some of you as well, you could be closing a cycle out and it's very off and on, or you're in separation from somebody and there's a journey or alterations that need making as well. I'm very heavily feeling that with the cards that have come out. So making some alterations in a direction. You could also be traveling, because that Knight of Wands card, it heavily speaks about travel and it's a fantasy card as well. So I do feel like you're trying to move in a passionate direction, and you may be, you know, I've had some absence or somebody that's left you, or there's like some underlying tension, or somebody that's non-committal, or something that just isn't quite coming together as well in your past. However, I do see that you've got this creative new start coming up now in your present moment. It is showing as single as well, and it is showing that there is still heavily thinking about the past and something still coming back from the past, resurrected, Knight of Wands. So this energy that you're trying to walk away from or heal from or waiting to return to you, or you're going to return to somebody else, at the moment it is a new start. We've seen that Ace of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Wands there, so you've got a couple of aces out in this reading as well. But I want to know what this Empress energy is here for, because it very much talks about somebody possibly finding out that somebody's pregnant. I don't know where that's coming from, because on this Nine of Cups energy there is a pregnant woman and the Empress can be as well. I do feel there's a mother and daughter dynamic, or there's an age difference. So somebody could have left somebody for somebody older or younger as well. I'm just pulling it, I can see it in the cards. So Empress energy, why is the Empress here in the current moment for Cancer, and what's going on for Cancer? Page of Pentacles. So somebody is creating and coming in towards you with a new offer. They do see you as beautiful and that you full well keep it all together. You do see an energy, the Emperor here as well, and the Six of Wands. So somebody seeing you as an equal match and coming in with an offer. So you do have an offer in the present time where you've got a strong bond or connection. There is an element of 1 or 2 energies in the past that you may have walked away from due to, you know, somebody leaving somebody, whether that's on your side or the other person's side, because there is a third party on the Lovers card, and in this particular deck it shows 3 people as well, and it does say Ace of Pentacles. So it was a new start in love for somebody. So somebody fell out of love with somebody and it left somebody going in a different desired direction. So on Judgment we have Hierophant energy. So it's talking about a marriage or a commitment and something being resurrected from the past. So you could have a past person coming back around from your past as well, Cancer. Somebody that's coming in with an offer that is Emperor energy to your Empress energy. So it does feel like you've already met this person, and in your challenge position there is definitely a marriage by souls contract here as well. Or for some of you, you could have separated from somebody that you're married to and it is heavily coming back around in the challenge position. So somebody that you've lived with or you've had a long-term stable commitment with, where there's possibly being ghosting, but it is showing that somebody wants a new start in love. So on your current timeline that you're on in at the moment, you do have Emperor and Empress. There is somebody that possibly going to a mum or a daughter energy, mother-daughter energy here. So possibly somebody going to somebody older or wiser, you know, and discussing this soul contract. High Priestess as well. So we do have now Aries energy on your middle line. You could be dealing with a Gemini. I can see that that Knight of Wands energy is Sagittarius as well. You've got 2 aces, so you started something or you started working on yourself and your career because there is something that closed out. You've come out of a dark and gloomy place. It did say that on the cards, and you're trying to create harmony and balance out of a bad situation. So there's an element of justice going on in your reading as well, which you will get, because on this Nine of Cups energy, you're doing quite well on your own at keeping it all together. You are trying to create an abundant new start. There is some past energy that you're still dealing with, so some of you could be going through separation, divorce, or you're waiting for a person to come back around. However, there is a matching energy and you do have more than one choice in this reading. I can see it. You could be dealing with a Pisces, and in your challenge position it's talking about a judgment call that needs making over an Ace of Cups. There's many choices here as well, and I can see that there's been an element of ghosting or healing that's needed to be done over a commitment. So maybe somebody that you're in separation with is coming back around. You are a matching energy and your intuition's fully switched on. You are getting signs or synchronizations, and there'll definitely be an element of attainment. So Ace of Cups, then we're moving on to the Nine of Cups, which is you're fine and doing well on your own at the moment, but you've got 3 aces out on this table, and it's a bit like on this particular card, it's the sword in the stone. So the correct match in your energy, the one person that you're meant to be with is coming into your life. You may like crystals, and there is an element of healing. So some of you are highly spiritual and you do wear crystals or carrying them around on your possession. I do feel there's a matching Two of Cups energy. So there's definitely a soul bond or contract coming back around from the past. If this is career-wise, I can see that possibly there's been some financial difficulties in the past, and you've had to walk away and lay something to rest and try to attain a new start. So looking for, you know, signs and synchronizations in which direction to move in, waiting for messages to come in, or possibly getting a new contract that will be coming in the future. Because business wise, I can see a level up financially as well as in love as well, Cancer. So you have a choice to make, and you've got 2 contracts, soul contracts on the table. I do feel one of these is karmic energy, though I will pull some more cards in a minute to work it out. However, we have Queen of Cups and Page of Cups and a King of Swords coming in, and a King of Wands. So again, in the future, you have a choice to make, like you pretty much have in the past, over 2 energies. So you have somebody that possibly could be quite high ranking and very cold with their emotions. And then you have a King of Wands coming in to, you know, spark that passion and desire. I do feel that, you know, one of these energies is a new offer of love coming in, and it could be somebody that's already been in your energy, a missed opportunity from the past. I do feel you've got 2 energies heavily in that are past people, but it does say one of these energies is coming in with an offer, a small offer of a new start, and they're definitely a match in your energy. Emperor to Empress, Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups in the present moment, but it's a choice because you've got more than one option coming in. I can definitely see that there on the table. You do have that King of Wands there, you have the King of Swords, you have a Page of Cups, and you do have a Queen of Cups. So somebody coming in to match you emotionally. So I do feel heavy attraction in this reading. That Wands energy and the King of Swords energy are 2 totally different energies. I am going to pull on them in a minute. I'm going to get my Twin Flame Oracle Take Me Home cards because they're designed for love. So we have a King of Cups energy here as well on the Wheel of Fortune. So you've got several offers in the future coming towards you, and we have a Queen of Swords and Temperance. So you are going to be guarded, and you do have the Fates bringing a past energy. We've had 2 past energies, Judgment, and then 6 of Cups talks about past energy. So these people are already part of your life or in your social sector. It could be a workplace relationship as well for some of you. So you both could be bossing up, or, you know, there could be somebody that you have children to. However, I can see that there is heavy workplace dynamic going on in this reading as well. And Temperance is here on the Wheel of Fortune to create balance. So we have here a choice in love, Queen of Cups, and I do think you're looking for your King of Cups, but you have multiple energies, multiple choices coming in. And I do see that there is a Knight of Pentacles energy here. So it feels very much slow moving even into the future, even though you've got all these offers, you know, people offering you contracts in love and business, because there's very much a workplace relationship here. There is signs and synchronizations in which you need to follow. We do have all the, you know, star signs practically out on the table. There's only a couple that I can't see. So you could be dealing with any star sign or any placement as well coming up into the future. But again, it's showing me that it could be a past energy that's coming around. So a missed opportunity, and there's definitely a course or direction that you need to choose. Chariot also is travel, so it could be somebody online, it could be somebody that does travelling for work or flies or works in business. You have a few authority figures here. You also have some justice cards as well. I do feel even coming up into the future, King and Queen of Swords showing on this bottom line is a legal situation as well, and that Four of Pentacles has shown itself again. So there's definitely, you know, something that you can't see or you're not happy with in the growth of a situation. And we've got Eight of Pentacles and Eight of Cups as well. So for this energy, Six of Cups is definitely a past energy or several past energies. So you've had more than one soul contract or many lovers, and they are coming back in. We are in a Mercury retrograde, and your past can come back, and heavily for the last week or so in my readings, especially towards the back end of last week and this week, past's been very much coming up. So there is definitely attainment or messages to come in from somebody or somewhere, and a lot of people are wanting, if they have been through healing and growth, the challenge position in your reading is your past. So you're overcoming it, you're looking to move in a more prosperous direction. Financially trying to stabilise yourself, you are trying to create or pick a option in love. You have multiple choices here on the table. There's so many energies, I can't work out who they are or what they are. Some of them are legal situations, so you could be dealing with a legal issue and that's fallen on a car. So there could be something to do with home or car and travel. So there's some kind of financial issue up here in the past that's still needing to be dealt with, and as I'm talking about that, we've had the Nine of Swords reverse itself in the deck. So there's been misery, quarrel or unhappiness. Now these three ruins cards are talking about coming out of a gloomy or dark place, trying to find the balance of karmic debt. And then that particular card, Juno, Juno here, it does particularly talk about, like I said, restoring order. So reaching out to a place where you can find happiness, and it is about creating a new start in love and balancing your finances. I very much can see it. And like I said, when I was speaking about this particular energy up here, there could be, you know, having to pay legal for a legal situation. For some of you, it's heavily coming out in your reading. So anyway, I was going to grab another deck of cards before I do the homemade. I want to see what energies we've got in, because we've got several, and if any of them are love, it should show in these exactly what is going on before I pull the homemades. Cancer and Cancer energy, please, angels, guides and masters. So we do have the path of least resistance. So I do feel he's trying to overcome something where it's a dark place and a light place. Look at the card. So this particular ruin stone here talks about finding, you know, coming out of a gloomy time. And if you look on this card, it's showing it as well. Choose the path of least resistance and choosing ease over grace. So I do feel in the past that you've pretty much, you know, come out of a karmic, or you're trying to break away from a karmic situation. Now that particular ruin stone talks about finding an opportunity, choosing a path. So if all doors are shut to you, there will be an opportunity or some answers, attainment presented to you to find an open window if all doors are shut. I do feel somebody's played a game with you, or there is a very gamey, challenging setting and somebody trying to block your growth. However, you have a match in energy for a soul contract in the present moment. So for some of you, you already could have met somebody online or somebody from your past where they are heavily wanting to, you know, commit and have a long-term stable commitment with you. I did see crystals over here on this Ace of Wands, and I do feel some of you have got are a crystal healer, work with crystals, or you put them on your possession. So you very much are spiritual. I can feel that high priestess energy there. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio as well. So crystal clear vision. So maybe you need to get some clear quartz stones if you do like crystals, you know, so that it helps you see clear quartz vision. So the answers are coming. You will get attainment over this situation. You do have a feminine twin flame activate your higher self. So you have a twin flame energy in here as well. And you are upping in frequency. So you're looking for some kind of attainment or answers about which direction to move in. You have several offers here on the table. And we do have clearing energy blockages. So I do feel a lot of you have been through some kind of healing. You're closing a karmic cycle out and you're activating your higher chakras. You could be doing that with crystal healing or looking for readings. I do feel like somebody is watching you and observing your behaviours, and everything is going to happen in divine order. However, patience are required in this situation, because I do feel like some of you are still trying to get some kind of attainment, documentation or legal situation. It's not for everybody. Please take what's yours. And in your up and coming future, I do feel like when you overcome this situation of coming out of a gloomy place, waiting for some messages, signs or synchronizations, and you surrender it to the divine, that there is the dark night of the soul's journey coming to an end for you. There's very heavy karmic debt in this reading for somebody. It's not for everybody, but some of you may be going through the darkness of the souls, and it does feel a bit like the twilight zone where something never ever ends and you're constantly fighting the odds. However, there is an element of acknowledgement coming out in this reading and somebody needing to take some responsibility. There has been healing abandonment issue, so I do feel somebody left you, and there is high priestess, so expanding consciousness. I do think that you switched on and searching for answers, looking for them in readings or something like this. But I do feel that if you didn't leave somebody's left you, or you've been in separation due to a third party. There's definitely twin flame energy coming out in this reading, so it could be an older or younger energy. I could see that as well in the present time. Remember, when I pull the kings and queens and knights, it is just masculine and feminine energy. We both have both, so please, you know, switch roles accordingly. I do read for both male and female, and it is just energy that's coming out in the cards. There is an element of looking for harmony. That also came out on the ruin stones. This particular stone here, like I said, is about looking for a happy place, escaping, needing to withdraw from a painful situation and trying to plant good seeds, and then obviously enjoy your spoils for your hard work. So, you know, picking the fruits of your labour. So you're trying to move into a more harmony. You're looking for the sunshine out of the dark place you're trying to come out of, and you're trying to find oneness. So you are on a healing journey. You have mass amounts of energy that you're attracting to yourself. You're showing as Emperor or Empress energy in the current moment, and there is pre-Empress energy. So definitely feel like you have a support network around you where somebody goes to somebody, or you have people that come towards you for guidance. However, it's not showing me all these multiple energies are. I do think some of them are relationships that are coming back around, being resurrected from the past, and I do feel some of them, because not all this reading, because I read for placements, Cancer as well, is workplace opportunities. So if you have had financial struggles, you are paying for legal costs, or you've had some damage, or somebody's damaged your property, or there's been some wrongdoings, I can see a legal situation. There could be something to do with a union at work where there's been a workplace argument, drama or wrongdoing as well for some of you. However, everybody's situation is different, so let me get some of these. I'm looking at them, I'm very drawn to them, and find out what's going on in this energy, Cancer. So Capricorn energy coming out. So confidence is the key. Thoroughness and determination. I do feel that you are healing and you're very determined to move from this dark place and space into a more abundant, prosperous space. Devil card as well. It very much speaks Capricorn energy. There could have been toxins, violent outburst, damage on property, a very tough cycle, a karmic energy is speaking to me of that as well. And we do have Aries energy here. So you are looking for your individuality, assertiveness and self-esteem. I very much feel like you know that there is several energies and opportunities around you, but there's been so many cards, 2 of Wands coming out, 3 of Wands, you know, moving into a calmer place. You've had the Chariot, you've had the 8 of Wands out twice as well, and you've definitely got new starts in love, attainment for any legal situation, and Ace of Wands. So there's definitely a passionate new start with a 2 of Cups, Ace of Cups, new energy coming in. Follow your hopes and dreams and aspirations. So Cancer, that's you coming out yourself with that moon energy as well. And it definitely says, when I split the deck, harmony and balance. There is some serenity, and Saturn is there. So up until October, we are paying out karmic debt. And I do feel some of these energies that are in are karmic situations, karmic cycles as well. Let me get the homage really quickly, and then I'll get some advice from the universe. You have got multiple people showing in your future. So if you are dealing with a situation right now, I do feel 2 past energies, and I do feel new energies approaching in the future. So what are these energies, angels, guides and masters, for Cancer and Cancer placements? So we have new person, so there's definitely new people coming towards you. I asked what this energy was here in the bottom corner. Is there anything else, angels, guides and masters, about this new energy coming in? There's definitely the Ace of Cups and the 2 of Cups, and we can see Emperor to Empress energy. So this new person's coming around, and there is heartbreak here, so there's a past person as well. So either you are an energy that is moving back towards you is definitely past. Wrong time, wrong place. So like I said, there's a missed opportunity energy. So this new person you could already know. You could have gone to school with them. You could have met them in the workplace, through friends or family. However, I do feel that it was wrong place, wrong time, and it was a very much missed opportunity. We've got one going on the floor as well. I can't stand the thought of you moving on, so a past person as well. Like I said, I can see it in the cards as I'm doing these readings, and there's very heavy past coming back as well. Ride or die. So again, Emperor to Empress energy, a true soul bond or match or connection coming into your energy. It could be somebody that you've met already in the past, but they are showing up as a new person, so new love coming in as well. So if you're single, you're definitely going to meet a divine counterpart. It's on the horizon if you haven't met them already. I don't react when people talk about you. So where heartbreak's concerned, somebody's definitely, you know, holding back. Coming in hot is in reverse. So somebody is in that Knight of Pentacles energy where they're very slow moving. There is a legal situation for some of you, not all of you as well. So divorce, separation, or something to do with attainment. So over property as well. Knock, knock. So something's going to come out of the blue. You're not going to see it coming. I can see that as well. So it may be something that you don't expect, or somebody just turning up that you have had a missed opportunity with, you haven't seen them for a long time, and there is that moving on energy from a difficult situation. So you or your person could have something in common, and you could both be closing cycles out. So you've got common ground, lessons and blessings, Cancer, and take it to the next level. So somebody's definitely wanting a higher level of commitment, or there is definite passion. We've had King and Queen of Wands, we've had King and Queen of Swords on the bottom line. So definitely think you're going to have somebody coming in that you've butted heads with. That's maybe a very difficult energy to deal with. There could have been toxins or overspending. Somebody with devil energy. And you also can see King and Queen of Cups. There's 3 matches on this bottom line, and you have Emperor and Empress energy there. So several energies, and not all of them are relationships. I do feel that there is a workplace relationship in the current going on, or a workplace situation where somebody may be, you know, the boss, maybe seeing the boss or somebody of management status as well. So there is a situation going on inside the workplace as well. It may not be working in your favour. You may be looking at changing or moving in a new direction. Drama and conflict, as I'm talking about that workplace situation. So everybody may be able to see, and it may be causing conflict, drama and unsettlement in the workplace. I've got so much I want to share with you. So there's definitely an energy of somebody externally coming in and wanting to talk to you. It does feel like very past energy though, Cancer. 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Knight of Wands. So you could be dealing with a past person where there were a missed opportunity. It was a situationship. It never got off the ground. So it's very heavily speaking about that as well in this reading, Cancer. I'm just going to get you a couple of these cards for anything that I've missed. So I wish things could be different. So there's definitely an element of somebody having regrets in this reading as well. You know your situation and your timeline and your story. We're all on a different journey. There's several energies in here. So if you're looking at placements as well as love for work, career or moving, there's all that in these readings as well. Finding out the truth crushed me. So somebody could have left somebody, you could have left somebody, Cancer, and took another option from a karmic situation, and maybe that one didn't work out as well. I'm getting that kind of energy. I am becoming a better person. Somebody from the past that has had, you know, issues with you, or you've had issues with them, is wanting to do some healing or has been healing and wanting to come back around to prove to you they've changed. We both know I'm not the one. So I've got an energy here where there is something where there's closure. You won't be getting back with the person. It's karmic and you're just not meant to be. There's definitely new energy coming in for you. We need to let each other go. So that is the messages, and I'm so attracted to is coming out. So you do have heavy other energies coming in that are attracted to you, but you do have an energy where you're both closing a cycle out as well. So I'm going to finish this reading with some Moonology cards, just for any guidance from the universe. I do think your reading's been tricky again this week, Cancer. You've definitely got multiple options coming in love. You've got new starts in business. You have attainment, so you could be waiting to sign a contract for work. You could have applied for a job to move away from a tricky workplace situation. And I do see that there is definitely passion, Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands on the table for you. It's a time to take action at new moon in Aries. So you could be dealing with an Aries or Aries placement. It's a time to release negative energy as well. So closing karmic cycles out and chasing your dreams, trying to move and strive into that more happier place. And that is a full moon in Scorpio. And it does say have faith in your dreams. Even if you're coming towards the end of a darkness of soul cycle, it has showed it's not for everybody. But I do feel somebody's had a very difficult time and still trying to overcome and move out of that time. There is new energy coming towards you. Your future's looking beautiful. I just think for some of you, you have had a, you know, darkness of souls journey. That card came out and it's not for everybody. So there is better days coming and new blessings coming in for the karmic debt that you've served. So you've paid your karmic debts off and there's new starts and cycles coming. They won't resemble anything that you've ever had before. Emperor to Empress energy. Balance your spirituality with practicality. So definitely follow the signs and synchronizations. And at the bottom of the deck, all that hardship you've been through and the healing you've had to go through, that possibly some of you still are on this journey and healing. Your counterpart, you've already met them. It was a missed opportunity for some of you. For some of you haven't met this person yet. They're definitely coming in the current. I do feel social media or this distance. Somebody travels for work or travels, drives. I can feel that maybe heavy goods or delivery, long distance driving, possibly plane, possibly worldly, globally. But you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo, and the answers you need are definitely coming. So all these ruin cards that have signs and synchronizations on, and the ruin stones that have come out in your reading, Cancer are definitely saying to follow them little signs and synchronizations. You are coming out of a gloomy, dark place. You have a path or several choices or paths to choose, and I'm sure whichever one you choose, it will definitely be the right one. There's definitely new starts in love, business, and there is a legal situation coming to a close for you as well. But it does say here, last card, a time for healing. The answers you need are coming, and they will be presented to you in due course. I love you all to pieces, Cancer. Thank you for all the likes, shares and comments on Celestial Guidance. I'm grateful for any support, and I do love reading for you all week after week. We never know what's going to come out in these readings though, do we? However, I'm leaving you with blessings and love and light. And if this reading does not resonate with you, or only bits of it, please check your placements out. There could be some answers in another reading for you. Take care. Bye bye.